All right, with these next problems, our diagrams get a little bit trickier when we're dealing with something called inscribed angles. Inscribed angles, the rule is they are half of the measure of the arc that they intercept, and their vertex is on the circle. So in this first example, we've got two inscribed angles, one at point T and one at point R. So the first question is, what is the measure of angle T? So the measure of angle T, because it's inscribed, it's half the measure of the arc it intercepts, which in this case is 48 degrees. So the measure of angle T is 48 degrees times a half, or divided by 2, is 24. Great. The second part is asking us to find the measure of arc QR. So arc QR goes from point Q to point R. So it's that little portion right there. And when you look at that, there's no angle that directly intercepts that arc. So instead, I haven't touched the 50-degree angle yet, so I'm going to see what I can do with that. Because angle R is inscribed, I know that the arc that it intercepts is twice as large. In other words, because this angle was 24, the arc is twice as large, 48. So this arc from Q to T must be 2 times 50, or 100 degrees. Right? Now, I know that RT is a diameter. So this whole portion up top, my light blue to my pink, is 180 degrees. If this portion's 100, I know this has to be 80 degrees. Okay, so using a little bit of the arc addition as well. All right, next example over here. We want to find the measure of angle F. To find angle F here, which is an inscribed angle on the circle, angle E is another inscribed angle that's also on the circle, and it intercepts arc GH. So because I know that angle E, if you kind of extend those legs out, I see it intercept G to H. So G to H, that arc must be 2 times 75, or 150 degrees. That tells me the arc. But now I don't want to know arc GH. I want to know the measure of angle F. If I again extend those legs out, I see angle F intercepts the exact same arc, which is 150. So 150 divided by 2 is going to get me right back where I started at 75 degrees. This is a theorem. The fact that two inscribed angles intercept the same arc means they must be the same measure because they're half of the same arc.